know what they're talking about. I think, why aren't they talking about the elephant? Once, in an out-of-town airport, I searched desperately for something to read about the elephant, but we have been tossed off the front pages by other events. Finally, I found a magazine with a blaring headline, "What Went Wrong?" And I thought, finally, something about us. Well, it turns out, though, it was People magazine, and what went wrong was not about FEMA or the levees or the flood, but about Renee Zellweger and Kenny Chesney. And the fluorescent light goes bzzz. One newcomer to the stoop one night said something along the lines of, "Can you believe that call at the end of the White Sox game the other night?" And you would usually think that such a statement made in a group of drinking men would elicit an argument at least, if not a bare-knuckle brawl. But the fact is, we all responded with silence. We're a porch full of people who don't know who's playing in the World Series, and don't know what movies opened this week, and don't know how many people died in Iraq today. We're consumed. We would probably bore you to tears, but it's good therapy and we laugh more and we cry. And that's a start. That's a good thing. That's a sign of winning this war, of getting this damn elephant out of our city and out of our sight. So this is
another interesting piece of data that we picked up. Oh, there are no overnight facilities for mental health, absolutely none in the whole region. And another interesting thing that I thought, the suicide rate has doubled in the last year and a half. And it's a very high suicide rate among doctors and medical people and nurses. I suppose they have access to drugs that can kill them, but it just seemed like an interesting statistic that I can't figure it out. But I think nobody can figure out anything. It is so bizarre what's going on.
And one of the things that we wanted to emphasize, because we were ignorant when we went down there, is that the press coverage did not cover Hurricane Rita, which followed Katrina in 10 days. And in fact, the damage was more so from Rita than Katrina. And the Rita victims who are west of New Orleans, between New Orleans and Texas, are as devastated as they were in New Orleans, but not getting any of that coverage. For instance, one of the statistics was that that's all farming and cattle land. 10,000 cows died, and 7,500 people in that area are still homeless. 7,500 people. And they're the ones that are feeling depressed and isolated and often suicidal. And what we found when we were down there, and I was talking to Debbie about it, is anyone you ask, what was it like for you, they'll talk to you for 20 minutes to half an hour. They need to tell their stories. And there's something very healing for that. And one person said yes, because we can't tell our stories to each other because it all happened the same time. To help them in their recovery process. However, due to the large number of clients, many in open pending status, case managers cannot work with all of the clients at the same time. Therefore, the care calls will be a way to reach out to the clients and express concern for them and their situation and to listen to them with compassion.